Howdy! How's all my peeps out there in YouTube land? Glad to have everybody with us tonight. I got Michelle out here in the house.
Hello, ladies.
There she is. Glad to see everybody out there. I see Jay Grady's out there. Hey, Birdie. Brandy's out there. And let's see, anybody else typing anything in the chat room? Don't see anybody else jumping in. And I know my girls are out there.
Fiona
yeah,
popped in.
Fi just popped in there. I call her Fi because I like to say hi, Fi.
Hi, Fi. Fiona a little bit ago.
See, the younger girls don't get that, you know. You have to be an old lady to get that hi-fi.
That's hi-fi, like that hi-fi definition TV y'all used to watch back then.
Yeah, the hi-fi record player, and most people don't even know anymore what a record player is.
Hi-fi speakers on it. Yeah, remember that? I'm old too.
Portable record player. When I was a kid, I had a portable record player that I dragged around with me everywhere I went to play my 45s on. A lot of people don't know what a 45 is.
She said as long as it's Princess Fee. Princess. That's hilarious.
Brandy has a Victrola and it still works. Yes, I know what a Victrola is too.
That's a record player, isn't it? Or a radio? Record player.
It's a record player, but it's the first kind of record player that they came out with, and it had this big old thing on top of it that looked like a horn.
A big horn looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Victorian record player.
She says she used to save all her money to buy records. Aw.
Yep, and I went through that too.
Only would have kept them.
You get the albums, those were the 33 and the thirds, and then you had the 45s, that was the singles, and the ones before that was the 78s. Those were the
78. That's what we had. All that. I have one stupid little gnat, and it just wants to give me a kiss, and he's driving me crazy.
It thinks you're sweet. It's sweet on you.
It needs to get out of my face. She said, hell, I'm not that old. Princess Fiona, is that any way for a princess to talk?
She's younger than me. She's younger than me. I'm the old lady of the bunch.
I think she's younger than me, probably. I don't even know how old she is.
I think she's a little bit older than you, but she's younger than me.
Huh. Fiona, inquiring minds want to know, how old are you?
Brandy's got an antique collection.
Brandy, you know I will.
The antique collection.
You know I will, especially if Brenda starts bringing out the magic. I'm going to go right into the grunge mode. I'm going to be right down in the screen. She can see my face tonight.
I will be breaking out some magic, Michelle. I will be breaking out some magic for you.
We're the same age. However, she is older than me because her birthday is the 28th of August, and mine, I will be 46 in May. So, she's older than me.
Yeah, by just a few months, by about 9 months.
Yes, I'm on full screen mode there, Brandy. I'm face up right here, right now. I see Brenda's journal.
Yeah,
right in my face.
I don't know if I knows or not, but Sunday's my birthday, and then hers is on Monday.
Sunday's your birthday. Brandy's is on Monday.
Pies is on Monday.
Oh yeah. That's right. Let's change for Monday. High five. High five's birthday's on Monday.
Tiffany's out there. Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. Shabby by Design.
We're just kicking it before we get revved up here.
We're finding out who's the oldest in the house.
Brandy's is in October.
Ooh, hers coming up. All right.
Brandy and a Scorpio.
A Scorpio. No, yeah, maybe.
I believe that's a Scorpio. Libra. All right.
Libra.
Libra before Scorpio.
I'm Taurus the bull.
I'm a little rusty on my horoscopes.
I'm Taurus the bull.
I'm a Virgo. For the most part, we're pretty laid back, but we don't like being aggravated.
No.
Hey, Michelle, you know what was the worst job in the world to have today?
What was that?
Being a Dell customer service representative.
Only because I know this story. Am I laughing that hard? Yeah, it was a pretty big bad day for them.
It'll be an even worse day for them tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Was there a solar eclipse today or something? Because everyone is crazy.
Yep, this whole town's gone nuts. This is the week for the tractor festival. And it's not supposed to start until Wednesday, but hey, it started Saturday. And they're up and down the street with the golf carts today. They will run you over. You can't get any place. They even up and down the sidewalks with the golf carts. Everybody and brothers got a garage sale or a yard sale or a porch sale going on. The people rent out their yards. There's tents every place you look.
You need to take some pictures. I want to see. Hey, Little Crafts Creations.
Oh, this whole place has gone nuts.
My little town, we have Amish buggies everywhere. That's all about the traffic we get. Yeah, it's a small town.
It's nothing here to hear the clip clop down the street. You'd be sitting there in the front room and hear the clip clop going down the street to the Amish buggy.
She said, why does it put me in timeout? Why does it tell me to take a break? I hate when that happens because I'm trying to get a point across and it's like, you have been put in time out. I'm like, well, who did that?
That's what they said up there on YouTube. I have no control over it.
Hey, Little Crafts. I have a feeling I know Little Crafts' real name and I cannot remember at this moment. I know her.
Is that Jada?
No. Jada's Cloud9.
No.
Little Crafts Creations.
You I know scorecard, you know.
I know I need to write it down because I was looking at Shelly put on a page like what name do you use on YouTube, and I mean half the people that I'm talking to, I'm like, oh, I know that person. Different screen name than their real name, like on Facebook.
Hey, Wendy's out there. Hey, Wendy.
Yeah. Hey, Wendy. I didn't see her pop in.
Well, hey, I've been fooling around here for 10 minutes.
I knew her name because it's my name. That's why I knew it was yours.
Lord have mercy, you should have known that.
I know I should have. Do I have an embosser or die cutter machine? No, I do not.
I do.
I hear they're wonderful.
I've got a platinum.
It's on the list. It is definitely on the list. I knew Little Craft Creations. I knew I did. Yeah, I knew I did.
Well, listen, we've been jaw-jacking. I think I'm going to jump in and show you some stuff. See if you know any of this.
But jaw-jacking is so much fun. But let the magic show, Brenda. I am ready.
I'm going to scoot over here to the desk, and I'm going to start in showing you some. Pointed stars.
Oh, it's frozen on my side.
you can see, I've got them made out of all kinds of things. This was out of a big envelope that came that was plain on the backside. This down here, this was made out of the security envelope. So it's white on the back. It's got the security printing from the inside. This is computer paper that I was printing something out on, and the ink went cattywampus and printed it all funky. So I just made stars out of it.
Cattywampus, that's a crafting word, right? Well, where'd you go there, Brenda? Haha. That is, Brenda is gone. I'm still here. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Janice. I don't know where Brenda went. Oh, there's Brenda. Brenda came back.
It's cutting in.
Brenda, you went away.
This I made out of
you went away.
oil. Do I know what?
Oh, no. You did not. Oh my gosh, did you see me? Oh no, they saw me. I don't have makeup on or anything. Oh no.
Oh, you're beautiful.
No. Shell's going to put her picture up now. Oh no.
You are beautiful now. Just
man. That was probably a shock because I was just chilling.
Oh.
Kick back, my feet up on my desk, chilling.
Oh, for goodness sake. We're all friends here.
Sorry, ladies. Sorry. Yeah. Princess Michelle. Yes. Okay, Brenda, go for it.
This is made out of foil from, that you wrap candy and stuff in.
Oh, yeah.
So you can make stars out of a square piece of paper. I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay.
We're going to take a Post-it note here. Square piece of paper. What you need.
I can't believe you saw me.
Oh, for goodness sakes. We've seen worse.
Oh.
You take a square piece of paper and you fold it in the middle.
Okay.
Like that. Now, I put the fold to the top. It makes it easier for me to figure out what I'm doing here. I pulled one corner of it up and I fold it nice and flush with the top. Just like that. Then I unfold it and I take a pencil and I mark right in there in that fold line. See where I made that mark?
Yep.
All right.
I'm with you.
Then I take the bottom and I fold it up to the top, make it good and flush right there with that fold in the top, and I fold it over. Then I unfold it and I take my pencil again and I make a mark right there in that one mark that I made.
Okay.
Okay. Then I take this top corner on the right-hand side of it and I fold that till the point of it comes right there to where those two hash marks that I made meet.
Okay.
Then I crease the side of it over here. The point that's there at those hash marks, I fold up, just like when we were making paper airplanes, when we was kids. Fold that up right there like that. Then right there from that point, I'm going to fold this other top corner where the fold is, right across, like that. Just like you're making a paper airplane.
Okay.
But now I'm going to fold right there, the one side of it to the one side and the other side to the other side. See, I'll do that again for you. See, we folded it in the middle, right like that. Now over here on this other side, where we had this little wing, we're going to take that little point and we're going to fold it down. Just like that. And then we're going to unfold it because we're going to grab that pencil again. And we're going to make a mark right there in that groove of that fold. Then you're going to take your scissors. See, I made that little mark. See if I can get the glare off of it enough that you can see. But there's a little mark right there in that fold. You're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut right along that mark. This part here, you put in your scrap bin. The other part of it looks like a triangle. Unfold it. When you get it all unfolded, you got a 5-pointed star.
I like that. That reminds me of like those ones people put on the sides of the houses, like they're tin ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Like a country star.
Yeah. So you can make them out of any kind of paper you want to make them out of.
Fiona just said, oh, well, she said, I'm lost. Hell, I tried. I just threw it.
Okay, I'll tell you what. For 5, I will show it one more time. You take a piece of paper. You fold it in half.
Fold it in half, Fee.
I put the fold at the top. I take the bottom corner, just the one side of it, the top side here. And I fold that up to the top where the fold line is up there.
Yeah.
Crease it. Unfold it. Take your pencil. Oops, dropped my scissors. Take your pencil and make a mark across where that line is. Then you take the bottom half of that piece and you fold it up to the fold line up there. Like that. Unfold it. Take your pencil and make a mark across where that fold line is. So you'll have a hash mark. You take the upper corner up here on the other side and you fold it down to where your hash marks meet. So that corner is right there at the hash marks. And you put a crease in it there. That little corner that hit those hash marks gets folded up so that it's even with the edge. See? Pull it up, fold it so it's even with the edge, and score it down. Then this upper corner up here next to the fold, you fold that over so that it's even with this piece here. Just like when you was making paper airplanes when you was a kid in school. You got kind of a little arrow type thing going there. Then you're going to, where that meets there, you're going to fold that over. Score that down. Then you come over here where you got this little flap. You're going to fold the little flap down so that it meets the edge over here. Unfold it. Take your pencil. Make your mark right in that groove. Find your scissors that you dropped in the floor. You come over here and you put your scissors right there where you drew that line and you cut it. You throw that part to the side and you end up with this triangle. You take the triangle and you unfold it. And when you get it all unfolded, you got a 5-pointed star.
And it's magic. Did you get it that time, Fee? She just said LOL.
How you doing, Fee? Fee 5-4 star. That's the magic word for the star. You can use them in your journals. You can make them out of any kind of paper, your tea dye paper, your coffee paper, your copy paper, your Post-it note paper, your foil paper. You can, as long as you cut it into a square, you can use index cards. You can use scrapbook paper.
Oh my God. Fiona's out here cussing in chat.
Fiona, you're just going to have to watch this over and over again until you figure out how to make a star. That's
I'm
done for the week.
Not a star at all. Oh my God, that's great.
You have to keep doing it until you get the journal magic down, honey.
Oh, no, I can't wait to see that picture. That's great. Brandy had an excellent idea to make those stars out on, make them ornaments.
Yep. You can make ornaments out of them. If you do them out of cardstock, you could make them and then just glue them right in the center up against each other, two of them.
Yeah.
And put your, like a gold string or something, glue that in the middle.
Well, if you did them in red paper, they would almost kind of look like poinsettias hanging all over your tree. Yep.
Do them in foil.
Pretty. Brenda, you're like magic. Freaking magic. Hi, Vicki. Welcome to the magic show. Hi, Diana. Hi, Naomi.
Now, what happens when you take 4 squares of paper, 2 of one color and 2 of another color?
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
You remember Shelley's Meander book that she had?
Yes.
Well, I've got a rendition of the Meander book that you can fold up to put in your journals.
Is it a cootie catcher?
It's not a cootie catcher. Okay. It's just a never-ending triangle. And you just put your sentiments on there or stamps or, whatever you want to put on these. And you fold it up. And if you keep folding it up, round and around we go. You end up with a triangle just like that.
That's very cool. Tiffany, Shabby by Design. Boy, you got a good memory, girl. Good memory.
No, I don't do anything on Ustream. I've heard of Ustream, but I've never even been there, so I couldn't be the same one.
Now, I've never Ustreamed either. No.
I've heard some crafters talking about Ustream, but I'm not got brave enough. I've learned how to use YouTube, and that's as far as I've got. I'm a little technically challenged.
I use Hangouts. That's all I do. I don't know how to live stream on YouTube yet. I haven't taught myself that.
What you do here is you take these squares,
you witchcraft lady,
and you're going to fold them into triangles. You fold them into triangles, and you're going to cut them in 2. Right there in that fold. There's one done. And there's 2 done.
We know you'll get it, Fiona. You just keep on trying, girl.
And she'll have to report back and tell us now how many times she's had to watch this video until she figured out how to do it.
She said she's going to take a picture and put the picture up on my craft page so we could see the star that she made during the show. Hey, Ashes. How you doing?
Hi, Ashes.
Or we can call her Ashley, now that we know.
And here's the 4th one. Well, once you have them cut into triangles, what I like to do so that I can keep track of where I'm at with them is I just make a pile out of them and I stagger the colors. So we got black and blue, black and blue, black and blue, black and blue. Now, you're going to start with the very first one is going to just stay the size that it is. The next one, you're going to cut down just a little bit. So what I do is I line it up so that it's off about, I'm going to say roughly a ½ an inch. I just eyeball them. And we'll get that squared up here so that it comes off about a ½ an inch. So we're going to start off with the blue one is the big one, and then the black one is going to be just a little bit smaller, and I cut it right along the edge just to make it a little smaller. Okay, so we know this is our first one. We'll lay that down right there. This is our second. The next one is going to be a blue one, so we put it underneath, and it's going to be just a little bit smaller, so we're going to move it over there just like that. So see, now you're cutting a little more off of that one. I take the scissors and just run it right along the edge of the black one. Now, this is number 2. We're going to lay that in the pile. This is number 3. Next one's going to be number 4. So we're going to cut just a little bit more off of that one. Cut it right along there. This is number 3.
Brenda's on her own again because I'm engrossed.
This is number 4. I'm going to cut just a little bit more off of that one. There's that. This is the next one. We're going to cut a little bit more off of that. See how this one hangs off a little bit more over here on this side. So I'm going to cut it right along there to make it a little bit smaller. Lay that one down. We got this one. This one's going to be just a little bit smaller. So we cut it off just like that. Lay that one down. Got this one, and this will be the very last one and the very smallest. So we'll cut it just like this.
Brandy.
Okay, the blue goes down, and then the black. Now let me get the scraps out of the way here. Put them in the scrap bin. All right, now I take my pile and I turn it over.
Okay.
I start with the largest one. I line it up like this. I take my glue stick, or whatever kind of glue you're using. I use glue stick on them. And I'm going to put a little glue stick here on this. And I'm going to take this and lay it down right like this. Well, I'm going to try to. So that it meets up on the corner, just like that. Now, the next one is going to go right here. Take it, we'll line it up so it goes right there. The next one goes right there. The next one lines up on that one. It goes right there. The next one goes right here. Oh, line it up. The next one goes on this corner. That would be nice if I lined it up a little straighter. There we go. Well, then it moved. And the very last one goes right there. Smallest one. And once you get them all glued into place, well, just like that, then you fold them up. You fold this one over on top of itself. Then you fold it back on top of that one. And you fold it up this way on top of that one. Fold it over that way on top of that one. Folds over this way on top of that one. Fold it back this way on top of that one. Fold up that way on top of that one. And then fold it over this way just like that. And to glue it in your book, You glue it on the back side of this part right here, glues down. And then when you go to turn it, you'll be turning it just like this in your book.
That would be one heck of a flip out. And how did you memorize this? Oh my God.
Now, I'll tell you the biggest magic trick of it all. I'm
oh my
dyslexic.
God. It's what?
I'm dyslexic.
Really? Wow.
If I can learn how to do this kind of stuff, do not tell me that the rest of you can't figure out how to do this. I may have to sit and fiddle with it for a while. You know, I'll get things backward and I'll have to sit and think on it, you know, because I know I'm dyslexic. So, you know, I was like, well, now, am I doing it backwards? What would happen if I turn it around and do it the other way?
Right.
And a lot of times that's all it takes is just for me to turn something around and, you know, then I figured it out. But those are your little triangle fold outs right there. Now, another thing that I've got to show you, I've got stuff all over my desk. You've never seen such a sight in your life as
see mine. You don't even want to look at mine right now.
But I've got this that I've made for my journal. It'd be nice if I get it in the camera so you can see it. This is a little pull out, and you pull the little tab.
Oh my gosh, it's magic again.
See?
Shut up.
And of course, it's been working fine all day. And then as soon as I sit down here to do the show, it's going to act up. But
hi, Carla.
And the white rabbit pops out the top. How precious is that?
That's really flipping cute. Like I'm doing a butterfly journal, and if I did that and a butterfly popped up, that would be awesome.
You can put anything on there you want. Birds, butterflies, beetle bugs. Really cool. If I can put a rabbit in there, I'm pulling a rabbit.
Yeah, guys, she's pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Oh my God. Pulled a rabbit
out of the card. Okay?
Wow.
Now, you're going to take a piece of cardstock. You're going to take that piece of cardstock and you're going to fold it in the middle. That's the first fold that you got there. And about 1/4 inch on each side of the fold. I don't measure it. I just, you know, do it by eye. But I folded about 1/4 inch on each side. It'll probably show up a little bit better if I show it to you this way. You see the little fold that I got there. And the reason you do that is you need enough room that thing's going to be able to pop up and down out of there.
Gotcha.
All right. So you got that. Then you're going to take a strip of paper. And I always take one 12 inches long. This is out of the scrapbook book, but it's cardstock. You want something that's got a little heft to it, because if you go with too light of paper, it's not going to fold or pull out and fold good for you.
Oh, Wendy.
But you take that, and what you do is you fold down about, I'm going to say roughly 4 or 5 inches of it down. And then you fold that way, and then you fold it going the other way, and then you fold it going in. You want to really loosen this up and break the fibers up in that paper enough that it's going to be flexible when you go to try pulling it in and out. Okay, but when you get all done with your folding and unfolding and get it all loosened up good, then I open it up. I lay it down and I open it up so that it looks like an arrow. Then I take my X-Acto and I poke a hole on the one side. Try to get my hand out of the way so you can see. I poke a hole on the one side that goes through both layers. Then I take this bigger piece and I go in about roughly 1.5 inches from the fold and 1.5 inches from the edge. Or maybe an inch, you know, about the middle. because this is a 2-inch wide piece. So about the middle, I guess. Okay. I mean, I eyeball it. I don't lay the ruler to this. This isn't rocket science. Then I line it up. The holes in this have to be right where the hole is in your backing stock. Then I take a brad. Now, I went to the Walmart store looking for brads because I got a package of them around here someplace. You think I can find them? Not for all the tea in China. So I went.
No, because
I had to buy some brads, and the only ones they had up at the Walmart store were like 2 inches long. I mean, who in the hell needs a brad that's 2 inches long? So I had to cut the thing down in order to make it work. But it just goes to show you, you know, you can make whatever you find work. Little bitty ones would be ideal. But you take that brad, and you're going to put it through the holes in your little slider thing, and then you're going to put it through the back of your card. What are these girls talking about in there? They got you cracked up.
Yeah, Brandy she just is cracking me up. She said, I'm going to have to slow this down to a slur so I can get this.
Am I going too fast for you, honey?
I am just, they are cracking me up in chat, and I'm trying not to laugh, and it's cracking me up. They said you pulled it out of a cat's hiney.
Oh
my gosh.
But yeah, you put the brand all the way through there.
Hilarious. It's gotta be the Eclipse. They are on fire tonight, let me tell you. I am she said no, I'm just slow.
Once you get the brand through there, then you open it up and you fold it. They fold it down. You don't want it folded real tight, because if you fold it too tight, then you're not going to get your flag to jump up and down. Okay? Because you want your flag to be able
to jump up and down.
All right? Got to have that flag be able to move. So
yeah, it's got to go up.
And I always mess with it a little bit before I close up the card, make sure that I got it loosened up there good. Then that's whatever you want to put on there, you take your piece of paper and you put your rubber stamp or, you know, whatever that you're going to put on there, and put it over that flag that's on there. You take your scissors. If you ain't dropped them in the floor again, you grab your scissors and you trim it down so that it fits on your little flag. And you might want to do it a little neater than what I'm doing it, but there you go. And you got your little thing there, you know, that you can decorate. Now, you fold it down here inside your little frame. And I always check to make sure that it's going to clear down here, because you don't want it hanging up. I might trim it down just a smidge, like that, so that it don't hang up. I put a couple pieces of foam tape, just little tiny pieces in there, because your slider has to go right in between them. And then you pull the tape off of them. You fold this over on top of them like that. And then when you pull this, your little flag pops up. See that?
No, because it's not in frame.
Oh, it would help if I get it in the front.
There we go. Now we see it.
But yes, that's how that works right there.
That's pretty cool.
And you put your stamp or sentiment or, you know, whatever you want to put there. You put pictures on there, whatever you want to put on there. But there's your little pop-up for your journals, or you can put them in greeting cards or whatever you want to do with them. But there's another trick for you.
Very cool.
Now, what does a heart and weaving and a journal have in common?
Heart and weaving and a journal have in common. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna watch.
Abracadabra.
Is it a pocket?
You can make a pocket out of it. You could glue it down and put a sentiment on there, put a picture on there. You just glue it around the edges and make a pocket out of it. But that is something different that I've not seen anybody doing in any of their journals. You can put it on a greeting card. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But what you do is you take 2 pieces of paper, and I make them 3 by 5. Then I make a mark down 1.5 inches from the top edge, and I make a circle right around that from where those marks are for the 1.5 inches, so that I've rounded the top. That's going to be the one side of your heart. I do the same thing on the other piece of paper. Now this can be lighter weight. It doesn't have to be your cardstock. You can do this on a lighter weight piece of paper because it might be a little easier for you to weave with if you make it easier or make it lighter weight. Then I make little slashes every 1/2 inch so that I end up with 6 pieces of slashed paper. Do that up to where you made your mark across the top on both pieces.
Okay.
Now this can be a little tedious. So
hey, Susan.
You have to be patient with this process. But what you do is you start with your first piece, weaving it in and out. And you just weave it in and out of the other piece. Until you get it across. Then you take your second piece and you're going to do the same thing, but just opposite of what you just did. If you started under with the first piece, you're going to go over with the second piece. Mm-hmm. I'll show you what I mean here. See, I went under there, so you go over here. Now, what I like to do is just kind of get them all started on that first one to begin with, because if you don't, you're going to end up starting over again and over again and over and again and aggravating yourself.
Tight and stuff, yeah.
So you get it started there. Then you come back up here and make sure that you're getting it all started and just keep easing it in one piece at a time. And I don't know, I'm hoping I'm staying in camera range here.
You're good.
But just keep easing it one piece at a time, under and over and under and over as you go. And sliding it up and wiggling it in. And it'll be a basket weave. And stop and check your work every once in a while. You know, make sure you're getting it where it needs to be. So this one needs to go under there and over there. Get this one to come up. And then this one on the end's just acting all weird. Oh, I messed that one up there. So I'm going to back up on that one. That's what I mean. You got to just take your time and catch your mistakes as you go. Because if you get all the way through this and figure out you made a mistake way back there, you're going to say, oh my God, and you're going to end up throwing it like Fee does.
No, exactly.
So you just ease it in. Just take your time. Remember, girls, it's not about the destination. It's about the process. Let's say under over. Under.
You can do it.
Why am I off there? Oh, that's why. See, I messed up back here. we go. Put that into there. Put that into there.
Oh my gosh.
We're closer than we was a while ago.
You're doing great. I'm just watching chat.
What are they carrying on about now?
They're just cracking me up. They are just cracking me up. They said it's getting a little steamy in here. Under, over, up, down, easing in and out.
Stop thinking about that birthday card I got the other day.
Fiona said, I'm down under. I should be good at this. That's what he said.
Did y'all see that birthday card that Mary Quack and Cherry sent me the other day?
Oh my goodness. What was it? I don't
it was a couple fellas on a motorcycle.
Oh yes. Yes,
yes. Supposed to be coming to visit me for my birthday.
But they didn't because they're on the...
They couldn't ask for directions. Okay, we messed this one up way back yonder. So that's what I said. You have to watch what you're doing way back in there. I thought I was doing so well. Okay, this goes underneath and this goes over. There. Get it started again. Good golly. That goes under. Pull it up. Okay. Now, we're under.
Fiona said she's back to making banners for her journal. That's easier.
Oh, come on now. Be a good sport.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
Now remember, if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it.
Right. Tiffany said she's going to need a cocktail for this one. Or two. Oh my God. Oh.
If I could do one, I can do two, and I did one, so I know I'll get her figured out here.
You'll get her done. I know you will, Brenda, because you got magic in them fingers, woman.
That's right.
Magic in them fingers.
There we go. We're getting it. Okay. Once you get it all squared around here, ease it on up here so that they all line up. And get them in place. Then you got to ease them up on that end and pull these up so that you get them right up there good and tight next to the top of the heart. What are they saying now?
Jerry said, I'm ready for a cigarette now, ladies.
Have I worked her up?
Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Can you see chat at all?
What in the world are they going on about?
Oh, your wording is perfect. It's perfect. I love it. Love it. It is great. It is
easing
great.
it in, girls. Just keep easing it in.
Yeah, keep easing it in, girls. It'll go in there. Sure, get it done.
Just be patient with the process.
Figure it now. Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh, that's funny.
Once you get it all lined up here, then you take your glue stick.
Woohoo!
Not the Vaseline, just the glue stick. All right. Then you put that underneath and stick them down. This one we got out of line a little bit. Got to get it back in line.
Don't like it when it comes out of line.
Don't keep it all to yourself. Smell it, girl.
Wendy said, "Is there a wrong spot?"
There could be.
Delicious said that's what she
There
said.
could be.
Oh,
if you ain't doing it right, you'll get in the wrong spot.
Poor Janet just said she's a new subscriber. Boy, did she walk into something.
Hey, we make crafting fun.
It's clean.
We gonna make crafting fun around here now.
That is hilarious. I seriously have tears in my eyes. I'm so glad I'm not crafting right now because I couldn't even see. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I got that all glued up there, so we'll get it woven in.
Melissa, I'm sure trying not to. She told me, don't pee. Piddle, let me tell you.
And then you glue this other side up and then trim down your little wild edges that you got going on there. We don't want no wild edges.
We don't want no wild ones. Well, maybe.
Well, you know, I was over on Melissa's channel the other day and she was doing a dirty pour on her acrylics.
A dirty pour?
Yep, she's doing a dirty pour. And I told her, I said, honey, you can't do no dirty pour with your acrylics unless you're doing it on leather and hitting it with a whip.
Oh my gosh. Manhandle that. Brenda, manhandle it. 70 Acres says, I like it dirty. Oh my God, the wild ones are fun now, Janet said.
Yeah, but 70 Acres, that's Melissa. She's the one who was doing the dirty pour the other day.
The dirty pour.
Okay, so I got one more treat in store for you, Michelle.
All right. Entertain me, Brenda. I am ready.
You're going to need 4 pieces of paper. I'll take 2 of one color and 2 of another color. Okay?
Okay.
And what's going to happen here is we're going to make a little book. Let's see. This little book, now, I use Mod Podge on my little book, and I don't recommend anybody use Mod Podge on their little books because whatever they stick in will get stuck. But you take a little book, make a little book like this. You're going to put a crisscross of some ribbon on one side, and you're going to put straight ones on the other side, like that. Okay, now watch this. I'll take this card. I'm going to stick it up here in between the crisscrosses. You see that?
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to close the little book. I'm going to open the little book. Where's the card?
Shut up. Brenda. Seriously. Did you perform magic at some point in your life? You had to have been a magician at some point.
I'm going to shut the little book. I'm going to open the little book. Where's the card?
Horse dookie.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do this. I got to reach over here and get me some tape. Because I don't glue this thing up. I just use some tape on it. What do I do with my tape? Well, that's a good question. What the hell did I put the tape?
Is crazy. She slipped it and flipped it. That's right, Janet. Yes, she did. She slipped it and flipped it, smacked it up, flipped it, rubbed it down.
You're going to need 4 cards. You're going to need 4 pieces of ribbon. And I use 2 different colors of ribbon, 2 pieces of each one.
This is called a hillbilly wallet.
Then you take the 1 piece of ribbon, you lay it down there on your table. Am I getting that in the camera view? You lay it down there like that, put your card on top of it. And then I take the tape, I fold it over and tape it down. I take the other side of it, fold it up, Whoops. Try it again. Lay it down there. And I tape it down that way. So that's going to be the first side of your crissy-crossy.
Okay. We got people calling them magic wallets, hillbilly wallets, and where the game where they used to play Find the Queen.
Then you take this in. You make sure your ribbon's flat. You lay your card down on top of the ribbon. And you put your tape on top of that piece. And you take this side, another piece of tape, and you lay it down right like that and put your tape on top of it. Then you take your other card that is the same color. You take a piece of ribbon. You're going to lay it down flat. Take the other piece of ribbon, slide it underneath there, and lay it down flat. Get your tape. Tape it down. And tape it down right there like that. Slide your card up there so that it's right next to that one. Straighten your ribbon out. Get your tape. Fold it over this way. Well, there. Fold it over and put your tape down. And fold this over. If I can get a hold of it. There we go. And put your tape down. Well, would help if I got it a little more even there. There we go. Like that. All right.
Okay.
So the other one's lifting up. I'm going to put another piece of tape on there. There we go. Okay, then you got these other two cards here. And they're going to go right on the back of this. Now you can use your glue stick. You can tape them down, you know, whatever you want to do. I for sake of time, since I got the glue stick laying here, I'm going to hit them with some glue stick. And put the glue stick down on there and put the card on top. Line them up. Burnish it down a little bit. What are they doing now, Michelle?
Oh, Fiona is like, she says, bloody hell, woman, you're doing my head with your quick draw crafty hands. Kiki said, Fiona, don't even try. Oh my gosh.
Well, for some reason, I didn't get that right. I don't know why I didn't get that right. Because it should fold over better than that. Why did I not get that right?
I don't know.
It's acting up. Let's see. Let me take a look here and see what I did. Well, for goodness sakes. Now I've even confused myself. Lord have mercy.
Oh my gosh. They're talking about, we got on the subject of toilet paper, and Wendy says, I love Angel Soft. I wonder what we could do with that, ... I know. Let's give some to Brenda and see what she comes up with.
Oh, you can make all kinds of flowers and stuff out of Angel Soft.
On next week's show, we're going to have toilet paper flowers.
Angel Soft and tissue paper and yeah, all that stuff. You can make all kinds of flower stuff. We used to make flowers for the floats at the school out of them. But,
oh my gosh. I have heard it all. I've only been on 3 of your shows and I have heard it freaking all. I am telling you.
Well, for some reason,
Wow.
what are we doing here? Here we go. There. You take your card and you stick your card underneath the one side and you close it. Okay, so you get the card in there and you got it closed up. See, it's in there. And then you open it up. Well, shit. Oh, Lord.
There it is.
I confused myself.
The bomb. Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, everybody is
what I did. Now I know what I did. Gee.
Oh my gosh.
Hell's
That is hilarious. Oh.
We can do better.
Brenda dropped the S-bomb. Yes, she did. You
We
get
can
it,
do
girl.
All right. We're going to take a couple cards here. We're going to cut them in two.
You can do it. Do it again.
We're going to take another couple cards here. And we're going to cut them in two.
She said, shit, get her the toilet paper now. Oh my God. I can't even look at chat. I just can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
I told you never knew what you'd hear here.
Oh, you never know. Oh my God.
Okay, let me retrieve my ribbon from my cards. If I can get it loose now. I got it all taped up, glued up, and everything else. Lord have mercy. I see exactly what I did wrong.
Like, get the TP. Brenda, go to the corner.
Put a quarter in the jar.
Put a quarter in the jar. There you go.
Right.
Potty mouth. Brandy. Oh
Okay.
my God. Oh.
You got your crissy-crossy on the one side. Crisscross your ribbon. Lay your card down. Take the other card.
Lay it down. All right.
Down like that. Get your tape.
Crisscross. Lay it down.
Take that to that side. Tape it to this side.
Everybody's saying this is their favorite new place.
See, this is the kind of thing that happens to you when you're dyslexic. You get confused.
Oh my gosh.
All right. When you bend it around this card like so. Okay. Got your other two pieces of ribbon. Put them underneath this card on the right side.
They said get your soap for your potty mouth.
Well, you're lucky that's all I said.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so great. Oh my gosh.
And you take your tape and you put over this side. And if I get it wrong this time, you may hear worse.
Oh, I'm telling you, you better get it right. I'm telling you, it's going to get colorful up in here.
I warned y'all, you never know what you're liable to hear or see when you go on my show. You never
Hilarious.
know. And then you bend that around that card like that. All right. Okay. Now, did you see what I did? You took the purple one and you made your X side.
I saw you crisscross.
The one side comes to this first card. The other side goes to that card.
Correct.
Then you take your straight ones and you put them underneath the first card over here and you tape them to your second card. You bend your edges over and you get your glue stick and you get to glue your other ones to this.
Fiona said, "Oh hell, I'm so slow. I just got my ribbon out. I couldn't decide what color, so now I'm waiting."
Any color, Fee, any color. It don't matter what color.
God. Oh my God.
So this side, see, don't have no ribbons on. This side has your ribbons on. This is the inside of the wall.
Cross and straight up and down. All right, I got it. Crisscross, straight up and down.
And you put it underneath your crissy crossies.
Okay, God, pray
close
this
up your wallet.
Okay.
Like that. Turn it over, you open up your wallet. Close up your wallet. Turn it over, open up your wallet. Close up your wallet, turn it over, open up your wallet.
Up. Oh my God. I need to make one of those. How are you doing that?
Close it up, turn it over, open up your wallet. It has to do with the way the ribbons are put on.
That's crazy.
It has to do with the way these ribbons are put on.
Okay.
You take your, I'll pull this off because these are just glue sticked on. When you take your crissy crossy one, you know, your X, you glue that to your second card. See, this is number 1, this is number 2. So you run it, you make your X, you tape it to your second card. You tape it over here, you run it under, tape it to your second card. When you're doing your straight ones, you tape them to the second card on this side, you run them under, and you tape them to your first card on that side. You cover them over, because see, the ribbons are your hinges.
Yeah.
Those are your hinges. You put your cover on it. This is the inside of your wallet. See, that's why I say use 2 pieces of paper or 2 different colors of paper, and that way you know your inside from your outside on your wallet. All right? So the inside of your wallet, you take your card and you put it under the crisscross side. You close your wallet. When you open up, you turn it over, you open up your wallet on the other side.
It's on the other ribbon.
Turn it that way. It's under that ribbon.
So the card's not actually moving. It's just which way that you open it, which side of the wallet you open up, whether it be the crisscross or it be the up and down. I get it now.
Yep.
All righty then.
Opens that way. So you can put that in one of the tucks. You take your little heart, once you got it all glued up and everything, you take your little heart, you make your pocket, and then you take your little wallet and you stick that in your pocket in your journal.
Oh my God. I seriously think you need to make like your Alice in Wonderland and have all these, like that secret thing you did last week that was freaking me out. You need to do this. You need to do that, and then just sell the journal and be like, call it You Figure It Out. Seriously. I think this is a perfect name for it. You Figure It Out. Because I would be sitting there for days just flipping pages going, what the hell?
So there's that one that we did last week.
Oh my God, couldn't even break it out. That thing is just, I just don't get it.
It's the one we did last week.
I know. That one just freaks me out.
So you close it up, turn it over, close it up, turn it over.
This is so weird.
Got my camera going all cattywampus here, stuff flying all over my desk.
Oh, you're good. Camera
set back up here. There we go.
Fiona said you lost me with the star.
So you look here, you got your flower up here on this side. You close it up. Open it up.
That thing's just I don't get to open it up. It's scary. Scary. Oh my gosh. No, not yet, Jay. It's definitely an illusion, Carla. For sure. Carla's like, it's an illusion, ladies.
Yep.
It definitely is. Oh, Fiona said, you lost me with the star. I am dying. Oh, my.
I've done blown your mind.
Oh, my God.
So let's see. We started off with the star, and we did the.
Melissa said, I don't get it either, but I like to watch.
We did the pop up, the rabbit.
That pop up was cool. I'm gonna watch that again.
Pull the rabbit out of the card thing.
The cat
little pop up bunny. We did the woven heart. Let's say we did the triangle.
Oh yeah, the magic triangle. Yep.
And we did the magic wallet.
Wow. Don't forget the star.
Yeah, we started off with the star.
Oh yeah, the star. Yeah,
So,
we started off.
So there's a few new things for you. Now this week I'm going to try to get my journal finished, and next week, next Monday night, will be the big reveal for the journal, showing you what all I've done with it. And I'm going to try to get all my pictures in there by the weekend and get everything glued up good. I've got a good start on it. I'm about halfway through. I spent some time last night working on embellishments and stuff on the pages and gluing stuff up. There's a bunch more pictures that I got to print off, and a few more albums and stuff that I want to go through and pull some stuff out of to put in there. But hey, I've got a real good start on it. It's getting all poofy and fat and sassy.
Nice. That's how I like them. Fat and chunky.
Fat and sassy.
Yeah. Look at all that shab hanging out there. I love it.
So
I love it.
Coming along nicely. Got it all decorated up there on the cover good. So that's what we've been doing tonight. Is there anything else you girls are wanting me to show you how to do? Or I may not know how to do it, but I might be able to figure it out.
Diana, she goes on live every Monday night at 8 o'clock. Every Monday night.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern. She said, well, Michelle, you'll like me because I'm fat and chunky, said Delicious. Oh, my God.
In the club.
Getting down with the fatness. We shade in the summer and heat in the winter. Gotta love it.
Has Susan been in there this evening? Have you seen Susan?
Yeah, Susan popped in. Her and Betty were on their way home, and they were going to catch us when they got home.
Oh, okay. Because Susan, she ate a big box of goobers today.
I saw she ate that, and she's going to make a journal out of it.
I told her, you are what you eat.
A goober. Oh, my goodness.
But I figured, you know, once we do the reveal next week on the journal, then after that I'll come up with something else. I do all different kinds of notebooks and different kinds of things. I don't know if any of you've seen these that I make, but that's a photo album that I did.
Wow, that's really pretty.
But what I use mine for is I put my acrylic stamps in it.
Well, that's a great idea. That's a really great idea. And I'm sure they'd love that. Any kind of tips anybody has for organization is always welcome. That's for sure.
This, I put cross stitch on here that I did. Well, it was 1987 that I did a whole pile of these cross stitches. And they didn't tell me what they wanted to be used for, you know. So that's why I say don't throw nothing out. Just because it's not telling you what it wants to be used for right then, don't mean that it ain't going to tell you down the line what it wants to be used for. So just scrape it back, and eventually it, it'll service on what it wants to be used for. But yeah,
that's why we gather everything.
Put these on the front of these books. You can get these books at the Dollar General, and just alter them, change them up. I decorate the back of them a little bit. Give you an idea there. And then I take 3-ring binders too, them big fat ones, the like 2-inch thick binders, and I decorate them up. So I may do some of that. And then in them you can put your page protectors and stick stuff inside those page protectors. Just treat them like pockets, and you put all kinds of stuff in there. And
yep. I have some of those actually. Yeah.
So I may do some of that, but yeah, there's and somebody was saying that they want to see me do an acrylic pour. I've never done one before. I'm gathering up, so I may even try doing some of that. I've got some leather over here, but I'll have to gather me up a whip.
It's gonna get cray in here.
We're gonna be a dirty pour, I have to get the whip out.
Oh, jeez. Brenda's getting out the whip. What? I have got to come into chat next Monday. I have to. I'll show up somehow.
Yeah, Michelle will be joining me on the show next week because she's going to be up to her keister and paperwork for the school.
Yeah.
Getting the youngin' back to school. So
Jaden's first day in school, so I'm going to have writer's cramp, and I'm going to just be doing loads of paperwork. So I will not be here next Monday.
I may try to get Brandy in here to, run interference for the.
At least I'll have you playing in the background so I can hear Brandy. She's quite funny. She's quite funny just to hear her. She said going more than 50 shades. Got a red room? Brenda, you got a red room in that Victorian house of yours?
Not yet, but you never know what's liable to happen around here.
Oh my gosh, not yet. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't know what I might be having to hang on my walls in my bedroom either. There might be spurs and.
Oh my God. Spurs. What would you do with spurs? Of all things to pick. Here, baby, put these on. What am I supposed to do with these? Well, they're spurs for your boots. Oh my gosh. Oh, Fiona said she'll share her red room tools with you. Oh my God. Wendy says spurs. Wow.
Melissa has a chainsaw in her bedroom.
A chainsaw. What? I'm learning so much.
That's got to be, Melissa, that's got to be for the strong motor that it's got in it.
Oh my gosh. Got a chainsaw.
Oh, mercy.
She said, oh my gosh, she said, I can't even. Oh my gosh. Leather dirty pour. Oh my gosh. Lowering lotion in basket down in the well. It rubs the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose. A backup generator.
I got one of them out in the garage.
Oh my God. Oh, they're going to start calling you 50 Brenda.
It can handle anything, honey. It's one of them 10 kW jobs. That thing's on a cart.
50 Shades of Brenda. The 50 Shades of Brenda. She said batteries just don't cut it for her.
Batteries. We don't need no stinking batteries.
Oh my gosh. It says 100-foot cord. Oh my God. 50 Shades of Brenda. I've heard it all. I have tears in my eyes. I am laughing so hard right now.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
50 Shades. There you go. Alicia's got it. 50 Shades.
50 Shades. 50 Shades of Brenda. Oh my gosh. Oh, Wendy, you guys are killing me. I don't know what you're talking about. I was laughing at her the whole when she said I'm right here. When somebody said, "Where's the queen on the throne?" She said, "I'm right here." Oh my gosh. Oh, you ladies are cracking me up. I love it.
I have found my tribe.
Yeah, you did, girl. You did. That's a good thing. It's always nice when you find your tribe. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I needed that good laugh after the day that I've had. My goodness gracious.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Locksmith, and I fought with Bill, and oh my goodness gracious. Eclipse day.
That's
wow.
all we can blame on. Michelle is just lack of sleep. That's all I am right now.
I'm just hoping that since the eclipse is over that the energy starts slowing down a little bit, because my goodness gracious, it has kicked my keister today.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, I think we've done about all the damage we can do today.
Yeah, I think you put a good dent in it right there, Brenda. Definitely put a good dent in it.
I'm easy to get a hold of. You can find me over there on Crafty Mamas. You can find me there in Michelle's group, the Artful, what's it called? The Artful I can't never get it straight.
Too damn long of a name. That's what it's called. It's called the Artful Craft Where Imaginations Meet.
There we go. So we need some more words in there, like leather.
Yeah.
And spurs.
I can only imagine the pages posted in the group tonight, and everyone who didn't come to the show is going to be like, Michelle, do you know that there's porn in your group? You're going to have to kick those people out. There's porn in there.
But you can find me on either one of them groups. You can find me on my own page there. It's brenda.gibson.71. It's my Facebook page. You know, hit me up on there for a friend, and you know, I'll let you in there on my page, and you can get a hold of me that way. You can leave me comments here on this video. If you like what we're doing here, give it a thumbs up. Share it with all your friends so they get to enjoy the fun as well. And if you haven't subbed, you ought to do that. Because you never know what you be missing.
Oh my gosh, don't miss a thing, please. She said you will be in Facebook jail. I'm dying. Oh my God.
Click that little bell there beside that subscription button. And check that little box, and that way you should, I think some people's having trouble with it, but you should get email alerts there every time I do a show. And you never know when I'm going to do one. I always do one on Monday nights at 8 o'clock. Eastern time, but I do impromptus. You know, if I'm sitting here and we want to do a craft along or something, you know, I'll pull it up and see who's out there, and you know, we'll talk a little bit, and I'll craft a little bit, and you know, we'll jaw some.
That's
what we used to say back in hillbilly days. We jaw a little bit.
Let's jaw a little bit.
So with that, I think I'm going to shut her down for tonight. I hope you girls all had a good time.
I had a blast.
Come back next week and see the big reveal and journal.
That's awesome. I'll be around somewhere somehow.
And thank you, Michelle, for joining me this evening here on the BrendaG channel.
Hey, it's my pleasure, girl. I've been having fun, and I will do it with you every Monday.
All righty. And just remember, y'all just remember now, Brenda's crafty. Be like Brenda. Bye.
There you go.